everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you've never seen my face before, hi, my name's Kiva. I do true crime conspiracy videos now apparently, so please go and hit that subscribe button, it would mean the world to me. You'll have to excuse the state of my hair. Right. I'm just having one of those days where I'm just kind of like, if you get me. Denver International Airport, let's go! See, the fun thing about conspiracies is I feel like I can be a little bit more myself because it's not as serious as true crime. I'm not talking about people getting murdered in this one. So like, I can talk about stuff I like.
And be a crackhead.
So that's a win-win to me. So, obviously, Denver International Airport is in Denver, Colorado. And people were a bit confused at why it was being built because literally there's another airport really close that's fully functioning. This other airport is closer to the town, we're easier to get to. So people were a little bit confused at why they were building airports that are 25 miles apart. It was built in 1995 and it's the largest airport in the US and it's the second largest in the world behind Saudi Arabia. It's a massive airport though. It's twice the size of Manhattan. Like the entire of Manhattan. I find that absolutely insane. That's a big place. So people were like, why are they building this big ass airport whenever there's another airport down the road? And literally it's in the middle of nowhere as well. It's not the easiest airport to get to. So when they were first building it, they had a budget of 4.8 billion with a B dollars, but they went 2 billion with a B dollars over. So people are there thinking, right, we've got another airport, but yet they're spending all this money on Denver International, like, why? And not only did it go this much over budget, it took an extra 16 months to build. It went 16 months over. So people are there thinking, why is this airport taking so long to build? Like, what is its actual purpose? Because people were a bit, like, sketched out to begin with. Sorry, what is this eyebrow? Actually, I'm gonna cry. So before this airport was even like built and open, it had all these conspiracies. But the artwork inside does not help, and the artwork outside as well. So in the baggage area, they've got these statues of gargoyles, and they're not the friendliest looking statues of gargoyles. And it just won't help nervous flyers, you know. And gargoyles are like kind of a good sign. They like protect things and protect like things from bad omens. So I kind of thought whenever I read this and looked into like the meaning of gargoyles, like maybe it's like a symbolic thing, you know, the gargoyles are like protecting the luggage. But I mean, it's still a little bit odd, and that's not the oddest part of the artwork. So outside of the airport, so it's like the entrance and the exit, like they're kind of in the same area, so it's kind of around that area. There's a statue of a horse, and this horse is called the Blue Mustang. The Blue Mustang is 32 feet tall, so it's literally massive. It's a blue horse with glowing red eyes. The eyes glow day and night. It's a very detailed horse as well, like it's covered in veins. It's got very detailed genitalia, again covered in veins. So it's just kind of like, who took the time to be like, oh yeah, this horse is going to have such a veiny penis? Like, sorry, what? No, the artist, he says it's more like symbolic. He said that it has glowing red eyes to symbolise like the Wild West and like the spirit of the Wild West, I don't know. And the artist who made it, this is a really fun fact. It's not fun at all. So when the artist was like making this, he was almost done at this point, the horse of the head fell on him, landed on his leg, severed an artery, and he died. But yet this horse is still out. What? Like, obviously it's like sad, but at the same time it's laughable. Like, why is this horse still like chilling when it's killing people? Like, come on. It's just, this horse actually terrifies me. Like, literally I will have nightmares about this horse. And because of its like demonic appearance, it is nicknamed Lucifer, which yes, I agree with that. Lucifer is
freaking terrifying.
I would not be a happy flyer if I was going to an airport and then I just like saw freaking this 32-foot horse devil thing looking at me. And some people think it represents one of the 4 horsemen. So in the book of Revelations, the 4th horseman is the one of death, and they think that Lucifer represents this horseman. Yeah, so that's fun. And then back inside the airport, they've got some more beautiful artwork. And to be fair, it is beautiful, like, but it's just, I don't think it's right for an airport where you're meant to be like chill out, you know, because you're going on flights. So they have one mural of a devil jumping out of a suitcase, just as you do. They have another one of the like god of Anubis, and that's the Egyptian god of death. And they have a few 2-piece murals as well. So they've got this one, and it's literally like a forest fire with all these children running, and they're like really scared. And some of the kids are like holding this glass like container thing, and it's holding extinct animals, and like there's caskets in the foreground of the picture with these bodies in as well. And then the other part of this mural is like showing children coming together, and they're all like happy and singing and dancing, and it's like the children of the world coming together. The artist said the meaning of the first one was sadness over destruction and loss of life, and then the second one was like the world coming together to celebrate humanity. Now, if you thought that first mural was weird, wait till you've had the next one. This is my favourite one. So there's this like soldier dude, and he's like chilling with his gas mask on. He's got this big rifle in one hand, and in the other hand he's got like this samurai sword, massive knife thing. And on the end of it is a dove. He's stabbing a dove. And then like next to him is like these children, and they're looking a little bit scared. And then there's also like this mother holding a dead baby and crying over it. And like it's like this ruined city in the background as well. That's just like trash. And like if you don't know, doves are like a symbol of peace and stuff. So for him to be stabbing a dove is like killing the peace. Yeah, I don't know. I have no explanation for that one for you. Like, it's just weird. And again, it's got like another side to it, and on the other side, and it's got another side to it, and again it's like the children of the world coming together. There's a massive rainbow in the background, everyone's happy, and that soldier dude, he's lying in a casket at the front, clearly dead, and then on top of him there's 2 doves, and that's like a sign of peace. So I mean, these murals have happy endings, but it's just like,
why?
now a lot of this artwork represents the Freemasons, and I'd heard of the Freemasons, but I didn't really know like who they were. And it's basically like this massive cult that only has men in. It's a secret what they do. Like, we literally have no clue what the Freemasons actually do. It's the biggest like secret cult in the world, and it's thought they have 2 to 6 million members. So like, yeah, I don't know, they literally could be doing anything. They could like be sitting around chatting about their wives and moaning about life, or they could be like plotting to end the world. We really don't know. And they always seem to be involved in like these big conspiracies. So of course they're involved in Denver airport. Of course. Why is my skin so bad? Like, what have I done wrong? Literally what? Now, some people believe that like this artwork either represents like some alien colony, a CIA base underneath the feet of the passengers, or a Freemason like apocalyptic event. So honestly, we've got a mix of everything here. It's like people don't really know what's going on, so it's like, let's just like throw aliens in there, like CIA, FBI. So there's also like this dedication stone, and this stone, it has a time capsule underneath it, so that's really, really fun. And it was made on the 19th of March 1994, quite a long time ago, and it's basically for the people of Colorado to open 100 years later, so on the 2094. And really fun thing about this, it's got the symbol of the Freemasons on it, just casually thrown on there, and it says it's made by the New World Airport like Commission. And this isn't a real thing, like I've looked it up, people have looked it up, it's not a real company. So obviously people are linking it to the New World Order, which when I first heard of this I thought of The Thinning and like those films, because I love those films, and like those are to do with the New World Order. And it's basically like where the world would have like one collective government. It's got like a globalist agenda, they will literally rule the world, so that's really fun. And really fun fact about this again. So if you add the numbers of the date together, so 1 plus 9 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 4 is 33, which in masonry is like perfection. It's the number that like symbolises perfection. But everything in this airport just has like hidden meaning, and that isn't even the end of it. So this airport has like underground bunkers, and they're 470,000 square feet. Like, they're massive. And it looks like they literally have nothing in them. Like, from the pictures and stuff, it's literally like just empty, and it's just like, what is the point of these bunkers? Now, the airport have said that it's for 2 things. So the first thing is so like the employees can go through it to get to the other side of the airport quickly to like dodge people. And it was meant for like the baggage system. They had like a transportation system to like get the baggage to people quicker, but it didn't work, so like it's kind of a fail, and the underground booking is just there now. But people are like, well, if you spend all this money and time, then why would you not try and make it work? A lot of people actually think these bunkers could be like linked to the murals, and that these bunkers are gonna like hold some sort of mass genocide. And other people think as well it's kind of like a place for the elite to hang out when like there's an apocalypse going on, you know, like the richest of the rich, like people in the world, which I believe that personally. And some people think the aliens live down there, because there's a drawing of an alien down there, but I literally just think someone was like down there when he was making it, and it was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna draw an alien on the wall. And someone who like helped make this like bunker said that it's got loads of like secret tunnels and like entrances and exits everywhere, and they think something dodgy is going on down there. But the airport actually opened it up to people, and people can like go on tours, and so obviously nothing dodgy must be going on down there if they're opening it up to people. And you know, if the New World Order were involved in these bunkers, why would they be opening it up to people, you know? And the runways on the airport are set up really weird as well. So obviously like all airports have runways and taxiway. It allows like the planes to like depart and land without overlapping, without crashing. And they have a really large like range there, so that the planes can still take off when the weather's like bad, where normally like airports would have to stop, but they set it up so they wouldn't have to stop unless the weather was really bad. Look, the shape of the runway, it's a little bit weird. The shape of the runways and like the control building in the middle of it, if you look at it from like above, that's like a swastika, like the Nazi symbol. Just like, who allowed that? Who like allowed that design? Like, imagine you're going on holiday and you're landing in Denver airport, right? And whenever you're like looking down at the runway where you're gonna land, you're like, wait, that's familiar. Why is it a swastika? And then you think that's a little bit weird, but you're like, whatever. So you go to get your bags, and there's these gargoyle statues watching you, like, and you're just like, right, that's really weird. You're leaving the airport, and there's these like murals everywhere of children running from fires, and dead animals and dead babies, and guys and soldiers with masks and guns, and you would be really freaked out. And then you leave the airport and you're thinking like, phew, glad that's over. And then you've got this 32-foot devil looking horse with its glowing eyes. You would be terrified. I don't understand how this airport was like designed, because I'm a nervous flyer. If I went to that airport, I would be freaking out. The airport, to be fair, make fun of all these like theories. I find it quite funny, which I think good move, you know. No point like denying them or just ignoring them. May as well like make it a big joke. So that's what they do. So something else interesting I found out is when they were building it, like this airport, the first 5 buildings they built weren't really right, so they just decided to bury them instead of demolishing them, as you do. And these like buildings are still like chilling under the airport, and a lot of people think these are like Illuminati headquarters, and that's why this like airport like cost so much money, because the Illuminati helped fund it as like a secret base, so they could like kind of hide in plain sight, I guess. And as of 2018, they're doing some more work on the airport, because why not? And they're going to spend at least $500,000 on it, just a little bit of money. And when they're doing this work, they've put up these kind of temporary walls to hide what they're doing, and people think there could be something dodgy going on behind these walls, and we won't find out till next year, till 2021, because that's when this work will apparently be done. So yeah, that's everything I've got on this conspiracy. Honestly, I think something dodgy is going on there. There's just too many things that are a little bit like suspicious. Bye guys!